What up, everyone? Welcome to Minorly Important, the podcast where we talk about minor league sports. I'm your host, Kevin Marlow. I'm joined here by my co-hosts, Dylan Little. Dylan, how's it going, bud?
Hey, I'm first. I'm good, man. Can't complain too much. Just, living life, working. It's really hot as we record this. So we had a couple 90-degree days. And, luckily I work in a semi-air-conditioned warehouse. So it was a good,
That's
75
good.
degrees, which was nice. But, still a little sticky. I like colder than that. Anyway, how are you? What are you doing?
I'm doing great. Been a good weekend. We did Fort Wayne FC the other night. They had their international friendly on Saturday. It's
Nice.
been good. This is actually our second attempt at recording this because
Yes, it is.
it was supposed to release on Monday, and it clearly didn't because we had some issues. So we're also joined here by Colin Shull. Colin, how's it going, bud?
Oh, it's going good, man. Just like Dylan said, the heat sucks.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I do work outside. So at the end of the day, it looks like I just jumped out of a swimming pool because every inch of my body is just covered.
Yeah.
Nice. That's another reason why I didn't do Fort Wayne FC. But working, paying the bills, everything's great. Everything's great in the neighborhood.
Good,
Awesome.
good. And then last but certainly not least, Ryan Baker. Ryan, how's it going, dude?
Oh, it's going great. Enjoying the nice weather inside while I work my summer job of making trophies. We keep the AC on at a solid 67 degrees, so
Nice.
it's pretty nice in there. I do have to press on a 390-degree heat press, but that is what it is. I'm still pretty chilly. Sometimes I have to wear a sweater. It gets a little chilly in there, but
Dang.
Must be nice.
Dang.
no, yeah, but Colin, I feel like there's some products that you could use that'll keep cool outside.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later after the podcast.
There you go.
All right.
Take that,
Well,
legal.
guys, it's been a very eventful week. Like I said, this is our second attempt at this. However, it is the 4th of July coming up this weekend. So happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.
What's
that,
everybody's plans?
Grilling and barbecuing with the in-laws.
Heck yeah, man. Sounds like
I think
a plan.
that's what I'm doing. Fire up the go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm going to the lake Friday night, spending the night, Friday night, Saturday night, coming back home Sunday. So should be a fun time.
Make sure you get in a little bit of fishing, though.
Yeah, man, that's the plan.
We're barbecuing. I'm being firing up the Blackstone. I think I'm going to do some smash burgers, dude. Smash burgers on a Blackstone.
I'll be over.
They're amazing.
Fantastic.
Kevin,
Yes.
Thanks for the invite, man.
I
was gonna
actually
say,
feel
right?
like fishing should be legal on the 4th of July without a permit because that is freedom.
True.
I'm just gonna
I
say,
agree.
Indiana, like what are we doing here? My
Yeah.
taxes pay for the fish. Why do I have to buy a permit? But yes, yeah, I just feel I'm gonna be grilling out, so I probably won't have time to go fish because I'll be
Yeah. No,
We'll just bring
the
the
yard.
fish to you.
probably passed
put
out in
them
the
in a
yard
little-
somewhere.
We'll put the fish in a little kiddie pool and then bring it to your backyard. So that way you can
But-
just
Yeah,
bobber it
yeah.
There you go. There you go.
What is your
Yeah.
favorite dish on the 4th of July?
Good
You
hamburger.
know, I feel like
I
this is
mean,
a biased question, but I'm just gonna say it, dude. I'm going cheeseburger all the way.
yeah,
All
the
the
same.
way.
More specifically, the Jeff Burger from Carve, the butcher shop up here in Auburn, Indiana.
I've not been up there.
shout
I
out,
need
Carb.
to go.
You guys
man.
great.
Yeah.
It's a brisket hamburger. Like there's
Oh,
Oh,
You
they're
got
half
me
pounds.
there.
They're phenomenal.
I want one in
yeah,
my mouth
I-
right now.
We actually
Minorly
had them for dinner
Important
last
will be
night,
making a
so-
trip to Carve.
Yeah, I would suggest everyone who's listening, like we are not paid by Carve, but the owner is super nice. So hopefully please don't sue us. Just kidding. We're saying nice things about your product.
Very nice.
Jeff Burgers are the greatest hamburgers I've ever had.
That sounds delicious. A brisket hamburger.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like it's going to beat my normal smash burgers. I was going to say I have this really cool technique where you use a metal griddle weight and smash when you're smashing the one side down, you put the cheese down there and you leave your griddle weight on the griddle so that way it's hot and it's oily, and then you push it down and it almost fries the cheese to the top of the smash burger. It's really good. I've done it a couple times and it works really well. All right, with that though, guys, we do have a jam-packed show tonight. AHL champion was crowned. We're gonna go in. I've got some footage from Ryan's first game with the Fort Wayne FC Drummers. Let's go. And then we also are gonna go in tonight to the top 10 sports or minor league sports markets. So
yes, sir.
Jam-packed show. Make sure you stick around to the end, and it's gonna be a good show. With that though, I am going to. We've got a nice little clip here of Ryan's first trip here with the drum line right here. So let's check this out.
See this.
Look at him go,
hitting that cymbal like it's his job. Kind of is his job, people.
It is his job.
Yeah. Jokes. Haha.
Ryan, what'd you like hitting more, the cymbal or the barrel or the woodblock?
Probably. Okay, so the cymbal got really loud, and I feel like I was just being really obnoxious because I kept hitting it, as you can tell in the video. But I don't know. I feel like the woodblock was like that one where it was very quiet, but still made a different sound than everything else. But the cymbal was pretty fun. I don't know.
Heck yeah, man. There he is.
I was just having a good time.
Hey, look at him dancing.
Just dancing around, drumming.
Got all the Fort Wayne FC gear on.
Yeah.
You need to talk all those guys into wearing bucket hats, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why they don't. Like that
It
bucket hat
adds.
is dope. I think it's in my room somewhere. It might be out in the living room. Might be out in the hat rack. But I thought it was in my room somewhere, but it's not. But no, look at me go.
Dude,
Having a fun time.
Ryan, I am so excited. Saturday, Ryan and I are going together. There he is, playing the intros.
Double traditional. Yeah.
I don't like those buckets. They don't make those for hefty people like myself.
There you go.
Felt like I needed a bigger strap.
All right.
Having a
Well,
good old
Ryan,
time.
It was
did you
fun.
enjoy
I'm so
it?
excited. Yeah. Yeah, it was about like one of my favorite post playing moments of sports right there was that, because it was fun. And hey, July 5th, so this Saturday we're just
That's what
coming
I'm
out
saying.
and it's gonna be a good time.
Ryan and I
Heck
get to
yeah.
play together. You get to see both of us. So
Is that the last
awesome.
regular season game?
It is for
Saturday?
me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. So if you want to
Are you
see
gonna
me,
play in the playoffs?
well, I mean, right now we don't know if they made the playoffs yet. Like, you got to make the playoffs, and then
Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs?
We're
Yeah,
talking
man.
about playoffs.
I don't know.
Apparently.
If I get asked to play in the playoffs, I'll probably play in the playoffs and have a good time.
Yeah. No. But Ryan, it looked like you were having fun. That's
I was
the important
having-
part.
I was having loads of fun. But yeah, it's something that, I never thought I'd do, and I got out of my comfort zone to do it. And it was a great time. So for those of you listeners, I will tell you this now. Go out and do something that's outside your comfort zone, because you're probably going to enjoy it. If it's something that you're even considering doing, it's probably
Right.
something enjoyable. So go out there and do
Yeah,
it. And
for
if you
sure.
suck at it, you're brave enough to suck at something new.
Have fun
Life
sucking.
lessons with Ryan Baker.
Yeah. There you go.
Always be brave enough to suck at something new.
There
Yeah.
you go. It's a
Well-
good quote. I like that.
And your parents are already disappointed, so make one. There you go. Get that tattoo. Get that
The bear.
tattoo.
Of the bear.
Get the random, book that trip. Buy that item that you've been looking at.
Life lessons.
Can't make
with
everybody happy,
Ryan.
so just make yourself whatever makes you happy. Don't worry about other people.
Again, this
Wise
has been Life
words.
Lessons with Ryan
Yeah.
Baker. We need a whole T-shirt line with those on there.
Yeah. Something.
I'd
Comment
like to
down
point out
below.
that,
Would you buy a T-shirt with wise words from Ryan on there? Let us know.
But do not come at me like that one girl with the meme coin that everybody's mad at now because they blew their
Mm.
money on the stupid meme coin. Like, that was your fault, okay?
Your fault.
So, your fault. If you go get a tattoo, that's your money, not mine, okay?
Uh-huh.
If you get kicked out of your inheritance, don't blame me, okay? I'm sure there's something else you've done along the line that made your parents mad at you.
It wasn't the
So-
only thing. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
like-
Meme coin.
Like, don't come at me, okay? Just do
Dang.
what you gotta do. Except
We're
for come
just
at me.
listening to Ryan.
Don't at me, bro.
Ryan Baker, a minor league important, told me to do it.
Yeah, if you're taking life lessons from me, maybe we need to introduce you to like a therapist or a good role model. I don't know.
Yeah, reevaluate your life, please.
Yeah. Like, I teach elementary school kids, okay? I can tell them things. Hey, here's how you're going to get through 5th grade, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For adults, I can't talk you through how to get through 5th grade. You were already gone.
Yep.
It's too late.
Yep.
Smarter than a 5th grader.
Don't get on that show. Don't watch that show. You will not feel smart.
With that, the AHL champions have been crowned. And Colin, who is our Calder Cup champion? Drum roll, please.
The AHL champion is the Abbotsford Canucks. They eliminated the Charlotte Checkers 4-2.
Let's go.
Nice.
Congratulations to the Abbotsford Canucks.
Definitely not the teams we had.
No.
No.
Not the goals. They were close.
I had the Hershey Bears, and nope. So, all right. So with that, now we are big into the thick of the season for USL, for all of their leagues, MILB. We're going to dive into those specific ones probably next episode. But tonight, we are talking about the top 10 minor league sports market. And this is, we found the Sports Business Journal's list, and then we're going to take that list and we're going to kind of describe some things that we have found. All right. So the top 10 cities are number 10, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Number 9, Des Moines, Iowa. Number 8, Greenville, South Carolina. At number 7, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Let's go.
Hey,
So
we're part of something. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
we are.
At number 6,
it's a good list to
Tulsa,
be on.
Oklahoma. At number 5, Charleston, South Carolina. At number 4, Reading, Pennsylvania. At number 3, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Also Hershey, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
At number 2, Toledo.
Boo. I mean,
Number 2 at everything. It's fine.
And the number 1 minor league sports market, according to Sports Business Journal,
who
is
it?
Portland, Maine.
Oh,
So, and there's a listing on there that we can't see from West Newbury, Massachusetts. It's John Cena.
what?
All right.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
had to.
All
I
right.
had to.
So
Good.
with that,
He's the
we are
champ.
gonna
The champ is here.
dive in. We're gonna dive into these. Go a little bit in depth on all of these. But let us know down below what's your favorite minor league sports city that you've been to. What do you think? Do you disagree with this list? Do you agree with it? Let us know. Let us know down in the comments. All right. So looking at my list, we're gonna go down at number 10, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Who wants to go first?
Sure, I'll
I've been
read
to
it.
Grand Rapids a handful
All right.
of times.
Hey, me too. My aunt and uncle live there. Anyway, so yeah, Grand Rapids,
Very beautiful
Michigan.
place.
They were once number 1, still very strong. But now they're down in the 10 spot, so that's something. So their teams, we got the West Michigan Whitecaps. It's a high A baseball team there. Average attendance is about 5,827, which is kind of cool. And then you got the Grand Rapids Griffins, their AHL team. They're playing in Van Alden Arena, I think. Andel, I can't read. Van Andel Arena. Hey, reading is hard. Anyway, and then you got the Grand Rapids Gold, their G League team, which was formerly the Drive, which we didn't have good talkings with back in the G League times. But, hey.
They changed affiliates from the Pistons
did.
to the
Somebody.
Nuggets.
Which is
Yeah.
a weird one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
being that far away.
So Michigan Nuggets. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
yeah. No, I mean, Grand Rapids, I've been there. I haven't been to a sporting event there, but
Me
Grand
either.
Rapids is a beautiful city. It is really nice. It's a good market, good city.
And it's apparently the
congrats to you guys.
furniture capital of the world or something. That's what it says on my
Oh,
notes here.
So if you need
I
any
don't
new
know if it's
furniture, you
true
guys
or
know where to
not,
go.
but
Yeah.
hey.
All right. Well,
we
great.
talked about.
Hey, Colin.
All right.
How about you read number 9 at Des Moines, Iowa?
All right, Des Moines, Iowa. All right. So Des Moines serves 4+ pro teams, with shared facilities, of course. So Iowa Cubs is the AAA baseball team. The Iowa Wolves NBA G League team, and Iowa Barnstormers IFL, and an Iowa Wild. So they got a lot of sports teams over there. Oh, and don't forget the Des Moines Buccaneers, the United States Hockey League. So
Nice.
Yeah. So they got a USHL team out there. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
For sure.
All right.
Very cool.
All right.
Kurt Warner was the quarterback for the Barnstormers at one point.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, he was living basically like homeless. You ever watched the movie about his
Yeah, I
life?
haven't seen the movie. I heard it's good though.
It's a great time. Yeah, he was basically homeless until he got that job, and it paid a couple of the bills, and then he made his way to the NFL.
Nice. Very nice. All right. And then, Ryan, since you're already talking, why don't we work you up at number 8, Greenville, South Carolina?
Well, let's talk about Greenville, South Carolina. Hey, Kevin, remember I only have 4, 3, 2, 1. I only have that on my. I only got 4, 3, 2, 1 on my text from Dylan.
At number 8, Greenville, South Carolina. Ryan, what do we know about Greenville, South Carolina?
Well, Greenville, South Carolina, population has gained over 15,000 people over the last 20 years. They're also home to the Greensville Swamp Rabbits, the Greensville Drive, the Greenville Liberty, which is in the USL, Women's Soccer League.
Nice.
But, they have a lot of growth potential out there, according to what we've read online about Greenville. Currently have 920,000 people in the Appalachian foothills.
Man, there's some scary stories about the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Let me tell you about it. There's a whole Facebook page I follow about the Appalachian Americas. A lot of spiders and snakes and crap.
Oh, all right. Well, I love South Carolina. South Carolina is a beautiful state.
Never been there.
I've been there a couple times. I've been to Savannah. Oh, no, sorry, not Hilton Head. Hilton Head and Savannah are like right by each other. Hilton Head is in South Carolina. Savannah's in Georgia. But same trip. Went to both those. And then Myrtle Beach. Dylan, I believe you and I both honeymooned in the same city. So
yes, we did.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is very beautiful. Love it. All right, and then I will move on at number 7, our home city, and we're all going to talk about this one.
Yeah,
number 7, Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right. So, it gave us a little bit more of a Snapchat of our own city. So we are going to really dive into Fort Wayne right now. Metro population of 430,000, known for manufacturing, healthcare, a strong community focus, revitalization efforts downtown, including a proposed $1.5 billion riverfront project featuring a new arena and soccer stadium. We've already discussed that new soccer stadium. It is awesome. Not so much now that the Mad Ants are gone about the stadium downtown. But they did build beautiful Parkview Field downstairs or downtown. And it is awesome. The teams we have here in Fort Wayne, we have the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, who are the High A Midwest League affiliate of the San Diego Padres. Parkview Field opened in 2009, seating 6,516 fixed, 9,266, including the lawn seating and standing room only. That stadium is beautiful. It is one of the best ballparks I have ever seen. I love it. And what's really cool is they've compared it to both Toledo's Fifth Third Field for the Mud Hens, which we'll talk about later, as well as Fenway Park when it opened. Like, there are features of those like ballparks that kind of are mimicked in that. So And then the average attendance for the Tin Caps is 5,313 fans. And that was in 2023, which ranked 9th. The July 4th, 2024 game drew 9,337, the second highest ever. Yeah. It's a great game. Then they do dozens of local outreach initiatives, veterans, museums, all sorts of stuff. They have theme night, feels like all the time, and occasionally they will bring out the old mascots, Wayne the Wizard, Dinger the Dragon. They on throwback nights they'll wear the Wizards uniforms from when they were known as the Wizards. Brings back a lot of good childhood memories for all of us. It's really cool. If you have not made it out to a Tin Caps game, please make it out. It's a lot of fun, even if you're not a baseball fan.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Yep.
Right.
And then
speaking of,
that
I'm
also
going to a
moves
game
us.
Thursday. Hey,
Ooh,
nice.
It's gonna be fun.
All right, give us some updates from there.
Heck
All
yeah.
right, and then at the other team in here is our own Fort Wayne Comets. They are the ECHL affiliate of the Edmonton Oilers. They play at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum that has 13,000 seats, and it opened in 1952. Has hosted events including Elvis. That was one of the places Elvis has played at, which is really cool. It's also, I believe, where the Detroit Pistons started. I know they started in Fort Wayne. I'm not positive if they played at the Coliseum. But
Right.
Fort Wayne is the original home of the Detroit Pistons. They were known as the Fort Wayne Zollner Pistons. Fun fact. But the Coliseum is a really neat old building that has a lot of new modern features. We all got to play there. That's where the Mad Ants, who used to be here, also played at. It's a beautiful stadium. They're slowly making some renovations. I do know that they are redoing the entire ice facility right now.
Right.
So,
now. They just got the pistons in for the machine.
Yeah. So they're really making it a high-tech system right now. A lot of renovations.
Get the other Pistons in.
I know.
Yep.
Sad.
Fort Wayne Comets.
Now,
go ahead.
I was gonna ask. So now that they have this nice new fancy ice system, are we gonna have ice year long now, or are they just gonna melt it and get rid of it?
I don't know. It does cost a lot of money to keep ice going. I do know that's why ice at like rinks and stuff like that, ice time costs so much to rent, just because of the maintenance of it, because you've got to pay for the Zamboni, you have to pay for constant resurfacing, you have to make sure that it's at a constant temperature. And it's ice we could probably do an entire episode on ice maintenance on this podcast, just talking about minor league stuff. Maybe we can get a couple minor league facilities. Yeah, maybe we can get some minor league facilities ice crews on here. Be cool. So, all right. But Comets have a loyal fan base. And I'd really, really loyal. Also home to the 2024 ECHL Mascot of the Year, Icy the Eagle.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Icy's the best. The
challenge for that city, which probably ranked us lower, is because we lost the Mad Ants. The Mad Ants moved to Noblesville, now known as the Noblesville Boom. RIP. But we have always had a really, really good minor league sports teams here, and then we also have Fort Wayne FC. Fort Wayne FC technically right now is considered semi-pro until next season, where they become part of USL League One. Pro. So yes, and that stadium is gonna. I bet we climb that list again after that.
Probably.
So
it is a nice stadium. You guys should look at it in the last
beautiful.
episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, it's
very
going to be.
excited.
Yes. All right. So now we're moving on up to number 7, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dylan, you want to give us that one?
Sure, man. Yeah. So it's about a 1 million population, which is crazy. Yeah, third straight YOY attendance increase, whatever that is. I'm not sure what that means. Cool.
Year over
Uh,
year, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, year
Maybe.
over year.
That would make sense. YOY, year over year.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. And then the teams. So we got the Tulsa Drillers, the AA baseball team out there, which I don't understand why they're both named the Tulsa Oilers, but, branding, I guess. Cool.
They love oil out there.
Apparently. Yeah, so I guess they have strong infrastructure investments in BOK and 1OK upgrades, which, again, not sure what that all entails. Oh, 1OK is the
BOK
field and
and 1OK
BOK is the
Yes.
center. Hey, I can read. Look at that. So they're
There you go, Bill.
upgrading. Yeah. They're upgrading their stadiums, which is cool. Their weak point seat fill is about 47% opportunity and boost engagement. And the new IFL team adds indoor football to the city and to the minor league portfolio, which is kind of cool. Yeah. That's Tulsa.
All righty. Good old Tulsa. And then moving on to number 6, Charleston, South Carolina. Colin, what do we know about Charleston?
All right, I got Charleston for you. So, the teams and the venues, we have the River Dogs of the Single A MILB. They play at Joseph P. Riley Junior Park. It was built in 1997. Their attendance actually leads the league, or the stadium actually leads the league in attendance this year. And then you got number 2, the South Carolina Stingrays, who are the number 1 seed, and they were 20 pointing everybody.
Yep.
And then they lost, and
Crazy.
they lost to the Solar Bears. So I will never forget that.
Let's go, Solar Bears.
Let's go, Solar Bears. 3 is the Charleston Battery, USL champions.
Okay.
They play at Patriots Point, and so far it's having its best average attendance since 2015.
Nice.
So they have grown a lot of soccer fans out there in Charleston, South Carolina.
Good job. Growing
So
the
shout out to
beautiful game,
Charleston.
as they call it. All right. And then moving on to number 5, Reading, Pennsylvania. Ryan, what do we know about Reading?
All right, looking at Reading, Pennsylvania. It's a metro city. Looking about 432,000 people. Rich baseball tradition. Baseball Town was trademarked for Reading, Pennsylvania in 2002. They are the affiliate of the Phillies for the MLB. Since 1967, so long before any of us were even a thought.
Yeah.
On this show, so
That's a
that is
long
positive.
time.
Yeah, strong attendance, averaging 6,277. So that's a really poppin' ballpark to go to.
Yeah.
So we got the Reading Fightin' Phils AA affiliate of the Phillies. Reading Royals ECHL. Reading, I said Reading. The Reading Royals, ECHL affiliate, and our Reading Rainbow. This year, fun fact of the day, they only filled 59% of their seats, but that is a notable upswing for this mid-sized market. 59%, because you got to think, if the Comets are only filling 59% of their seats, that's still more than Toledo selling
100?
And you're close to all.
All percent.
Yeah.
Percent of their. I can't remember how big Toledo's stadium was.
We're going to get to that.
Yeah, we're going to talk
we'll
about that in a
get to
minute. But, half a watermelon's better than all of a grape. So,
It's true.
shots fired from Shark Tank. That's my favorite Mark Cuban quote on Shark Tank. But no, yeah, so they are on an upswing. Infrastructure investments from Reading. They just put $45 million into a stadium and $3 million into the arena upgrades.
Wow.
Nice.
Total of $48 million in upgrades. So definitely that'd be really cool. Maybe we should go check them out. Sounds like everything's new.
Yeah.
We can help that attendance upswing too.
There we
There you
go.
By 4.
All right. And then at number 4, Hershey. Oh, I'm sorry, at number 3.
Yeah, you've been
Hershey.
one off this whole time. But number 3, Hershey.
All right, number 3. I apologize, everybody. So our list somehow got messed up.
Mixed.
We're gonna be honest with you. Yeah. So yeah.
We're not even drinking tonight. And
Yeah.
Not at all.
No. This
Wait.
is the non-alcoholic.
Just wait till we go live from Thirsty Thursday.
Chris Mountain Dew.
So. All right. At number 3, Hershey, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, with a population of 570,000 people. Why it ranks that high is because their AHL and AA staples are really, really strong.
There you go.
They've got the Hershey Bears. The Hershey Bears play at Giants Center, have their average attendance is 9,439 fans. They,
Holy cow.
on a regular basis,
Crazy.
break records for the teddy bear toss, which is a hockey tradition. If you haven't seen that, please check out our episode, Tossing Bears in Remembrance. We talk in depth about that, and we discuss Hershey, the Hershey Bears. The Hershey Bears were my pick to win the whole AHL, and didn't happen, but they are fan favorites. Then they also
Every year.
Yep, they have the Harrisburg Senators, AA affiliate of the Nationals. Did the Hershey Bears not have an affiliate?
I
don't
mean,
think
I
so.
don't know. And our list doesn't
Alright.
say so, but let's fact check somebody.
Yeah, no. All right.
Washington Capitals.
There it is.
All right. So the Hershey Bears are the affiliate of the Washington Capitals. The Harrisburg Senators, who are the Nationals affiliate. So a big DC area minor league affiliate there. And then they have the Harrisburg Heat for the MASL. They play at the Farm Show Complex. And then they have the Harrisburg Stampede, the NAL, and they returned in 2024 at the Expo Center. But like I said, especially when you look at the Hershey Bears, the Hershey Bears by far are probably the best known out of all of Hershey's minor league teams, especially for their teddy bear toss. You can't like anything hockey on any social media without getting a reel or two of the Hershey Bears doing their bear toss. Like I said, we covered them pretty extensively for their bear toss in that episode, Tossing Bears in Remembrance. So,
But you know who doesn't like the teddy bear toss?
Who?
The guy on the Saginaw Spirit who shot the bear back into the stands.
Yep. I wonder what their main export is from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I wonder.
Pretty sure it's chocolate. Pretty sure it's
Olympus?
chocolate. All right. And now, number 2. Dillion, let's talk about Toledo.
Hey, that's me. All right, so
Yeah.
they have 600,000 people in their population, which is crazy. Yeah. So they have the teams. We got the Toledo Mud Hens, who are the AAA, MLIB, the Tigers affiliate, which is kind of cool. And then we got the Toledo Walleye, who is their ECHL hockey team, which we all know and talk about all the time. We don't love them, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of boring. They only got 2 teams. I mean, no shade or nothing, but
They also do have USL League 2 Toledo Villa FC.
Oh, well, my
Yep.
list didn't add that apparently, but
No.
And the Toledo Mobsters.
Oh yeah. So
we
they
know
do have
them.
some. They have some semi-pro teams, but
Yeah.
I wonder how much the ECHL dashboard attributes to this ranking for them with those wonderful people that just sit there and spam click. We're the best fans in the league.
Maybe
That's exactly how I read it every time I see their posts.
every time
I will say this: their fans do travel. Like
they are
a lot.
loyal. Yeah.
Dylan, the playoff game that we were at,
Uh-huh.
there were an entire end cap of Toledo fans.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say, in our notes, it says that their season ticket holders hold up to about 70% of the capacity of their arena there, the Hensville
All
arena.
14 of them.
Yeah.
The what?
I mean, hey,
All
now
14 of them.
that's what it says.
Huntington Center?
It says Hensville Arena with shops, restaurants, and communities. Maybe AI sucks. I don't know.
It does. Not.
Maybe we should have just screen shared it.
All right. Well, so as much as we hate to say it, congratulations, Toledo.
Hey, big congratulations to Evan Rankin, former Toledo Walleye player, who's my favorite ECHL player of all time. Go Irish.
There we go. All right. And at number 1, Colin Shull, do the honors of telling us about Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine, number 1. Maine's largest city and economic hub, major port, financial services, growing tourism scene, known for seafood, architecture, outdoor lifestyle, knit, I-lead identity. They have a lot of minor league success here. Ranked number 1, 2024 minor league market, thanks to community devotion, modern venues, unified staff approach. So they have pretty good staff rolling through these venues and teams.
Nice.
So we got the Portland Sea Dogs, AA, Eastern League, Red Sox affiliate, and if I'm not mistaken, that was one of Tim's first teams, wasn't it? The Red Dogs?
No, he worked for the Laval or the Spinners.
Yes, the Spinners. My bad.
right.
Sorry, I was trying to go back on episodes
good.
and it did not work out. So, they play at Hadlock Field, built in 1994, 1,368 seat capacity, with a main monster wall, which is probably the rambunctious section, or it's just a section that they call the monster wall. They average 6,021 fans a game over 2 seasons. Revenue records, steady merch, top 25 since 1993.
Nice.
Good year.
Top of the food chain there for a while. The only reason, the big reason is unique jersey nights, in-house F&B, and naming rights deal, Delta Dental Park. So, number 2 team, Maine Celtics, NBA G League, aka the Maine Red Claws. They got renamed and rebranded. We've had some trips at them too. But always remember, big meaty claws.
Big meaty claws.
They play at the Portland Expo. They only hold 3K. Second oldest arena in use in the G League. So they're playing in a pretty old barn. They had record season ticket sales, by increased by 35%, and 15 sellouts last year. So that's pretty cool. And then they have the Maine Mariners, ECHL, and they are the affiliate of the Boston Bruins. They play at Cross Assurance Arena, hold 6,206 people. The attendance went up by 16% this past year. And then for soccer, they're actually in USL League One, which Fort Wayne FC will be a part of next year. We have the Portland Hearts of Pine. They actually debuted in 2025 at Fitzpatrick Stadium. It's a 5,500 seat capacity arena. 96% season ticket deposits already sold.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Everybody loves soccer in Maine.
Apparently.
I will say soccer is growing in the States. It is growing at a rapid pace. I think part of that, when you have one of the greatest players to have played recently, Lionel Messi, playing in MLS right now, I think it's really helping improve the game. And especially when you have people like our very own DeMarcus Beasley and Tim Howard and Landon Donovan getting into minor league soccer here and trying to grow the game from the grassroots. It's really becoming more popular here.
And they're making $3 million to upgrades to the stadium.
Dang.
Nice.
Overall, I can see why Portland was rated number 1.
Yeah, same.
But let us know down below. Let us know if you think that this list is accurate. if you agree with this list, where you would put those top 10. Would also list, I've got it here at the bottom here. We have some honorable mentions from them. So the number 13 team was Knoxville, Tennessee. At number 26, they had Hartford,
Smokies.
Connecticut. And at number 27, Richmond, Virginia. Those were, they just gave us kind of a spot check there on
I was
some
gonna
of
say
the
like
honorable
13,
mentions.
20, whatever.
Yep.
That's weird.
13, 26, and 27. Yeah, I don't know. That's
Who cares about 11? 11 and 12, you're out, and then everybody else in between.
So, yeah, no, I can see Knoxville, Tennessee. Hartford, Connecticut, I also can see that. I mean, that's where they've got the Hartford Wolfpack, but that was also where the Hartford Whalers, who are now the Carolina Hurricanes, are from. So they had at one point an NHL team, let alone a really good AHL the Hartford Wolfpack. So
Gary Benton, if you're watching this, bring back the Whalers, please.
I really think we need to get together as like a group and make like an official like score sheet and come up with the top 10, like attendance, winning, total number of sports in your city, you know, stuff like that.
Stay tuned for minor league importance
appearances.
Top 10 soon.
Yep. So this was not, this is from sportsbusinessjournals.com. They are widely known as the people that rank this for now.
For now.
For
We're
now.
coming
It's gonna
for
be
you.
us.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, no, what do you guys think makes a good minor league city?
Fans.
I was
Like
gonna say
you saw
loyal
that
fan
Portland,
base.
Maine.
Yeah.
96%.
Well, I mean,
you
if
have to
you
be
do that,
you have to be located in a nice area as well.
That too.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah.
which I think is part of why, and I know we're biased, but I think Fort Wayne does so well, is that the city is growing. It's,
It is.
you know, it's growing. It's got, with the exception of the Comets, everybody has a beautiful new stadium. Like Fort Wayne FC is going to have a gorgeous new stadium.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Parkview Field is beautiful, and I know the Comets have probably one of the oldest barns, but it's huge.
It's
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
It would be big by AHL standards, let alone for the ECHL. And
Yeah.
And for the age, it's phenomenal.
yeah.
Shape for the age.
Yeah. And they keep trying to. I know they don't do major overhauls for a long time, ever since they raised the roof and added the suite level and the 600 level. But it's a really good building. The bones are. I'm sorry, they don't build buildings like that anymore that just have really good bones and like.
I think
it's
the
like
only
Wrigley.
thing they've really, I think the only thing they've really upgraded over the past years was the concessions on the second rotunda level, and then they do the scoreboard every 5 years. I think right now.
I mean,
But-
yeah, the jumbotron is great.
Yeah.
And then they took
That's
the
awesome.
video boards off of the old jumbotron and
The
put them on the
corners.
corners now to
Yep.
put up like stats and stuff like that. Like
Super cool.
that's how we knew how many people had missed free throws, and we could heckle them
Yep.
for it during Madden's games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It helped. It helped a lot.
Yeah. No,
I also think,
go ahead.
I just think being, not in the same city as like a big time major league team, like
That helps.
we could talk about Indy all day with all of their teams they have down there in, the Fishers, Noblesville, because those are the basically Indianapolis. I think being close to, but not in a major league city
Indianapolis
is also going to help.
Yeah, Indy only has 2 professional sports. Everything else is minor league. But those two, I mean, for crying out loud, the Colts have won a Super Bowl recently, and the Pacers
were
were
real
in
close.
the NBA Finals. Yeah, like
Real
one,
close.
one went away. One blown
Hey,
Achilles away.
Did you guys see
Achilles.
online that there's people in Indy talking to the NHL about an expansion team?
I
did
did
see
see
that.
that. I was just about to make that comment.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine LOS with a hockey arena?
Yeah.
Oh my
I doubt it would be
gosh.
Lucas Oil. I
You
doubt
think
it would be
they'll build
Lucas.
another stadium?
No,
right
I think
across
it would
from
be. I think PSE would own it, and I think it would be Gamebridge because Gamebridge has the ability to be converted into a hockey rink.
True.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because it already has that
They'd have
whole,
to make some.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean it does. They'd have to make some upgrades to the building though too.
Like they have been.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot.
Like they have been.
They've already been building. Like, I don't think it's coincidence that they've completely upgraded all of that. Now, if you look, there is already a seating chart when you go into the ticket office, like, or when you go to the box office to go buy tickets. There's already a configuration for hockey.
Really?
At Cambridge. Yep.
It's almost like they're planning something.
Well,
I
who's gonna
mean,
get the
that's been like
first
that
and
for a
then in
long
Atlanta?
time.
Ooh, if we get both, that would
'Cause
be
There's a
awesome.
big talk about Atlanta coming back.
Well,
Yeah.
and then there's also Quebec City. We need to
Another
bring back
Canadian
the
team to not win the
Nordiques.
cup.
I'm sorry. Houston and Indianapolis should get a shot at it before Atlanta. Atlanta
Agreed.
has failed twice.
Yeah.
Right. Agreed.
You all had your chance.
Wait, what was the very first? I know they were the Thrashers, but what was the one before the Thrashers? Was that? Did they convert to the Whalers or from the
No.
Whalers or the Nordiques?
No, the Thrashers went up to Winnipeg. The
Oh, okay,
Nordiques
gotcha.
went to Colorado. Went to
Okay.
yeah.
And then the Whalers are the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
But yes,
I think Indy
the
would be
Thrasher
good.
jerseys are cool though. I've always liked Atlanta.
You know what?
Yeah.
We need to bring the Trashers into the NHL.
That'd
Stop
be
it.
fantastic.
Mm.
That'd be fantastic.
Speaking
Well,
of,
let's talk about what else makes you a fantastic minor league city. Is having the second best pizza in the world at Parkview One Ice House.
Yes, the Ice House.
yeah,
Cody's
yeah.
Ice House Pizza. If you want the number one, is what I had recently down in Pigeon Forge. Go get some mellow mushroom pizza.
Ooh,
It was fantastic.
yellow mushroom.
Ryan's best eats.
Yeah, we're
Just
gonna
saying.
have.
Yeah, I mean,
eats
you
with
all
Ryan.
saw full body image, a full body image from the drumming. You guys know I am a food person. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't come to me asking me for any lifting advice or anything. Don't ask for life advice. Ask for food advice.
Food advice.
We've been
there
over
you go.
this. No life advice. Food advice.
Oh man.
Oh goodness.
But I will say that like it is a good thing. Like minor league sports cities and thriving communities, I think just enhance a city's like draw for people to move and businesses. Like I think a good solid minor league team helps you do
Yeah.
that. I mean, that's my opinion. Like because you've got to have stuff to do, and if your minor league sports teams are good, people are gonna be like, oh, I can go to this game and this game and this game and work here and have a good job. Like, yeah, I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
only that, like some of those players end up living in Fort Wayne after they run out of their career.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
crazy.
Fort Wayne
Right.
or like any of these cities. Like, I mean, it's incredible. And now, but look at also like you've got the guys from Spit and Chicklets now, owning the Gargoyles. They're part of that ownership group.
I'm
like,
so ready.
Crazy.
Like so you have people, high names like that are buying into, minor league or sports. Look, Bill Murray has been like the owner of what, 2 or 3 different minor league baseball teams? Something like that. He had one of the Cubs affiliates, and then he also, I believe, had one in South Carolina. I think either South or North Carolina, one of the Carolinas. And it might have been a Cubs affiliate. I don't know, but like, I feel like he's had multiples in different areas of the country. Man, could you imagine like working for Bill Murray in a minor league?
Bill freaking Murray.
Like, that man is nuts. Bill Murray,
Yeah.
and we can talk about him because he's owned minor league sports our teams. Had to be like, dude will walk into a Wendy's. He's well known for this. He will walk into a Wendy's, walk right up to your plate, pull a French fry off, eat it in front of you real slow, and then go, "No one is ever going to believe you," and then just turn around and walk out.
That's crazy.
Like,
Oh, goodness.
he is built different, and it's we need to get him on the pot. Bill, if you're watching this,
Come on, Bill.
please talk to us about owning minor league sports and how minor league sports mean to you. This is your
That'd be
open
awesome.
invitation.
Why did you buy it in the first place?
This is your open invitation, Bill. We would
You'll
love
never see
to
this.
have you.
But
You never know.
people who watch this will never believe you.
Nobody will believe us.
So, yeah. So if Bill Murray, or if you know Bill Murray and you show him this, just let him know that he has an open invitation to Minorly Important.
I mean,
On that
everybody has an
note-
open entertainment.
Really,
goodness.
anybody. I don't care if you have anything to do with sports or not. You want to
Who
be on
are
the
you?
show, and you just let us
Please.
know. We will talk to anybody about anything related to minor league sports.
There you go.
Ryan's fun facts of the day.
We can really stretch relations to minor league sports. Like, we can go like the 6th degree of separation and figure
Yep.
out a way. Your cousin's uncle's brother once sold peanuts at a Tin Caps game.
Yes.
You know what? That's minor league sports. Get on here.
And he had
Get
the best
on.
arm to throw those peanuts.
Took a kid's eye out.
Well, shoot your eye out, kid. We've quoted more movies on this episode than I think. This is gonna be the one where Ryan's really gonna have to use his catchphrase.
We haven't said
but-
any names, legal. In a negative manner. And it's all been jokes. It's all been comedy.
Yeah. Transformative.
All right, true. All right.
Gets the people going.
Shove it.
All right. Well, guys, we are coming to a close here. We do always close with a closing question. So, guys, if you could own any minor league sports team, what sport would it be? And what city would you put it in? Bonus question. If you can think of it, what would you name your team?
Ooh.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, Colin.
So we have a nice little facility sitting out by I-69. It's called the Cruise Auction Park, and it's a huge facility. It was right now. 2 people have already tried to turn it into a sports complex, and they have not done so. So I would definitely buy that out and do some hockey and basketball, indoor football, trying to get
Something.
things going.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna go with the name, the Auburn Classics.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, that'd be
For those of you that
ideal.
don't
That'd be
know,
awesome.
the Auburn Core Duesenberg Museum is housed in Auburn, Indiana, and that is where the Auburns, the Cores, and the Duesenbergs, all very high-dollar classic cars, were produced and sold. So if you've seen an old movie from the 1920s, one of those 3 cars have been in that, because those are pretty much the cars. So, all right.
But yeah, that's what I would do.
Awesome. Ryan, where would you go?
You know, I would take this fun time. We'd go to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Ooh.
There we go. That's a
Obviously-
good one.
So obviously, like, we're gonna need funding, right? Because like you're gonna have to pay for all these playing. You're probably gonna have to pay your competitors to get over there, or just play all away games. Who knows?
There you go.
Anyway, we would just be the Pineapples, and it would be a football team.
Cool.
Be an indoor football team called the Pineapples
All right.
in Hawaii.
Good idea.
Not
Dylan?
outdoor. Too dang hot.
Dylan?
Well, you know me and my love for basketball. You know, I got to rep the Kentucky basketball here, buckets all day. Anyway, basketball for sure. Back here in the fort because, you know, the darn Mad Ants were like, oh, attendance, blah, blah, blah. We can't do this. No shade. I love you guys, but anyway, bring back basketball to the fort, all right? And I don't know names. Something with Matt Anthony. They've had the perfect name, in my opinion. Matt Ants is perfect. But, yeah. What about you, Kevin?
I would have to go either basketball or hockey, and I would either bring it back here to the fort, because basketball in Indiana is, as the Pacers say, we grow basketball here.
That we do.
I would have to say either that or somewhere in the Carolinas. I love the Carolinas, which is odd. I would probably do basketball here in Indiana or hockey in the Carolinas, which they just did. And as far as names, I don't know. It would depend on where we were at. A lot of my family's been in the military, so I do like a lot of military history. Like to salute our service members. I don't know. Maybe something militaristic. Who knows?
I don't think Kevin was ready for his own question.
No, I
Right.
was just not the name. Just not the name.
Yeah.
It is hard to think of a name.
The
though.
Carolina war crimes.
Oh man.
No. I got one, so I would move it into let me double check here.
Caroline, Sweet Carolines.
The Reapers.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
Ba, ba, ba. Copyright issues. Yes, oh yeah.
Should have said Coraline.
Take that legal.
Take that.
While we're waiting on Kevin, Saturday, July 5th, Military Appreciation Night, Fort Wayne FC.
Hey, if I wasn't going to be
there.
out of town, I would be there.
Colin,
Are
I'm
they
gonna
gonna
be
wear?
out of
Are they gonna wear specialty jerseys or no?
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
He's like, I just hit
I'm
buckets.
on the drum line.
Right.
I'm on the drum line. I wear a bucket hat. Colin, I'm literally like the lowest employee of. Okay, if you take a list of the employees, I am probably like the lowest level employee,
Yeah.
contracted employee.
So I'd either be in the Carolinas or in Indiana, but Yorktown, Virginia, if I ever brought a team there, it would have to do something with that is where General Cornwallis surrendered for the British troops during the Revolution. So there would have to be something in that. But Virginia is not necessarily one of my go-to destinations, so but it's a cool piece of history.
If they bring that professional team, hockey team to Indianapolis, they better come back with the ice. They have to come back with
and
the
they need to bring back Wayno.
Yeah,
99% sure the Ducks will give them all their good players.
It needs to be the Indy Racers.
You think so?
It needs to be the Indy Racers.
Ooh, yeah.
If you send the Ducks a box of pucks, they'll send you all their top 10 players. That's what we've been doing lately.
Then they just hire or sign on somebody. That was
they're
a
gonna
good
trade
pick
them
or
before the
something.
season starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say bring back the Indy Racers. I completely forgot about that. I forgot it was the Racers, then it was the ice, and then they folded.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys.
Lawn chair.
Well, we are out of time. It's been a jam-packed episode.
Yes.
We've learned a lot. Yeah. Colin, what do we say?
Cue the music, Kevin.
All right, see you guys.
Kevin.
Thanks.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.